With our solid understanding of Node, let's jump right in and create our first Node program. To start, head to your command line application. In Mac, you can press Command Space for the Spotlight feature, just like so, type in terminal, and there press enter. You'll launch the terminal application as it appears just like so. On Windows, the application for the command line is usually called command prompt. With the terminal open now, let's make sure we have Node. Type in Node and then space -v for the version number. You should get a version around 8 or higher, which is the most current one at this time. If you also have version 6, that's fine. That version is the more stable industry standard and should support all of the features we use in this course. If you don't have Node installed, be sure to head to the beginning of the course where you can find a tutorial on installing it. With Node, we should also automatically get NPM, so if you type in npm-b, you'll find your version of NPM, and you should find something higher than version 5 or version 3 if you're also using Node v6. You might be wondering what NPM does and accomplish and what it stands for. NPM, or the Node Package Manager, is a tool automatically shipped with Node that allows us to initialize Node projects and install relevant modules for our projects. While developing applications, the subject of modules will continue to appear as these modules, or JavaScript libraries, will allow us to create powerful features for our servers and Node applications. For our first step, let's make a new folder for our first Node project. You'll probably want to create a folder for this course too. How about Node Postgres? To make a folder, use the mkdir command, which stands for make directory. So it's mkdir, dir, and then node_postgres for the folder of this course. And if you type ls, we should find that Node Postgres is now available in our folders. Then let's navigate into that folder or directory by using the change directory command, cd for short. And then once I type in node, notice that this is the only thing that has node as its prefix, so if I press tab, it'll automatically go up to Node Postgres, and then I can type enter to complete the command. Great. Now that we have a folder for our Node Postgres projects, let's make our first project, one called first server. Again, we'll use the make directory command. So let's mkdir and then create our project, which is first_server. Now let's change the directory into that one. So if I type in first and I press tab, it'll autocomplete, and there we are in first server. Nice. Now we'll initialize our project using NPM. NPM comes with a neat command called init, which allows us to create the Node project interactively. So type in NPM, and let's run the command npm init. What follows is a series of questions about the Node project, like the name of the project, the description, the author, the license, etc. We can click enter for all of these questions to go quickly, and customize them later if we need to. So once it's all done, we're going to say yes, this all looks good. And now if we type in ls, we can list the directory contents of our first server, and we find a package.json file was created. This package.json contains the information we just confirmed. So in order to see that on the command line, we can use the cat program. So let's cat package.json, and this prints out the file contents on our command line. And here we see that we have all of our answers to those questions we quickly answered in the interactive npm init feature. So it's all contained in this JSON file. We'll dive into JSON later, but if you're unfamiliar with the file type, you can think of JSON as a file full of JavaScript object data, where all the keys are surrounded by quotation marks. For our Node project, our package.json file represents our configurations and lists out ways we can also interact with the project. Great, we've now set up our first Node project. Let's move on and start adding the code to turn it into a server.